is on. I like slam dunk to take me to the hoop. My favorite play is the alley-oop. I like to pick and roll, I like to give and go. And it's basketball, bow wow, let's go.
All around the world. Yeah, to the beach, y'all. What's up?
I got the rock in my hands, ain't no telling what I'm gonna do with it. When I got possession, I'ma act a fool with it. I might cross you up and fake one way, turn around and hit you with the MJ fadeaway. I'm throwing down passes like J Kid, taking cats to the rack, and I'm dunking on them like C-Mac. When I'm in the plane, I play with that Alonzo style. I'm like Darius, cause I can
Don't too many players get offers like me. My back and forth are likely. Shake the checks off your Nikes. They almost had me in a suit at the draft, cause it looked like a free throw when I be shooting from half. The first step like Iverson, blow past you. Usually nothing but net, but I could go blast too. When I'm in the paint, the defense so shook, they don't know if I'ma put up a slow. The only players that make cheerleaders wanna sing.
All right, welcome to playoff basketball here in Limon, Colorado. Got about 2 minutes and 50 seconds before we get started here. Good game tonight as we have the rematch of the Denver Christian Crusaders, 4-15, coming in against the 10-9 Limon Badgers in District 4 playoff action. This is a pigtail game. Winners will go on to play later this week against either the, and I don't have that specific breakdown on the brackets yet, but that'll either be against, well, it looks like it might be against Front Range Christian. I'll take that back. So that winner will go on to play against Front Range Christian. That'll be at Mullen High School is where that'll be. But in any case, a rematch of the earlier game this week, or last week, I mean, as the Badgers were able to win that one, not in easy fashion, but certainly in a fashion that made it a little bit somewhat comfortable for the Badgers. Pull up that game here. I'm Tim Anderson, and I will be joined shortly by Anna Weissensee and Andrea Anderson. Tristan Samuel's on his way, I believe. That game last week against Limon, that was a 42-28 loss. Close in the first half, but then the second half definitely going away with it in the second half. So for the Denver Christian Crusaders team, their leading scorer, the leader on that team is Hoffer, 6.3 points a game. Hoffer is leading the way also in actually, she's not leading rebounder. That's Carlson, I believe. And for the Badgers, and it looks like we're going to have the national anthem here in just one moment.
Tonight's district quarterfinal game, ladies game, between the Denver Christian Lady Crusaders and their Lady Badgers. This time we ask that you please stand as we honor America with the singing our anthem by Miss Hannah Clark.
So proudly we have
Thank you, Hannah. Introducing our players tonight, ladies contest. First of all, the 9 starters for the Lady Crusaders.
All right, and we do have the starters here as the Denver Christian High School Lady Crusaders against the Limon Badgers. Starters tonight for the Lady Crusaders. The first one, number 10, Cassie Lenderink, a sophomore, 5'4". Number 20, Bailey Van Versteeg, a senior at 5'8". Morgan Van Epps, number 22, a junior at 5'9". Number 23, and leading scorer is Adele Hoffer, a junior, 5'7", and number 42 is Emily Handsome.
Number 20, a 5'8" senior, Bailey Versteeg.
Do you want her to do those? Do you want her to do those? And you just. Sorry about that. We're getting everything arranged here. Starters for the Limon High School Lady Badgers. Number 2, Katera Tatum, a senior, 5'11", leading scorer, double-double, 12 and 12 is her points per game and rebounds per game. Number 5, Alyssa Reyes, a senior that's come on really strong here of late, 5'7". Number 15, Carolyn Florick, a senior, 5'5". Number 24, Kelly Linneber, a senior, 5'5", and number 33, J.C. Hollenbaugh, another one that's come on quite well for the Badgers. In fact, the Lady Badgers, as I grab that info here, and interestingly enough, Seeley Vick will sit tonight. And I'm not exactly sure what's going on there, but Seeley is actually third in scoring at 8.3 a game. So a little change in the lineup tonight. Sorry about that. As I said, Katera Tatum, a 12 points per game, nearly 12 rebounds per game. Obviously a force to be reckoned with. J.C. Hollenbaugh of late, 10.5 a game and at 2.1 per game. And let me pull up Andrea here.
Hello.
Let me make sure I've got the right one there.
I think it is.
All right.
I think it is. I'm here.
Good deal.
I'm going to go ahead and try and keep some stats while Anna's covering the camera for us. I don't know why we don't have a camera, but we're going to be set here in a minute. So it'll be interesting, Tim, just to see the Lady Badgers a little switch up in the lineup. Not a whole lot, but all 5 capable girls. Obviously starting. Katera Tatum's going to start with the tip. She tips it off. Hollenbaugh gets possession as it goes to Kelly Linneber. Kelly Linneber gets it back out to Hollenbaugh. Hollenbaugh is at the top. She gets it to Reyes. Reyes out to Tatum. Tatum looking for a cutter. Can't find it. Gets it to Florick. Florick past Linneber. Linneber puts it up. Little shot. No good. Offensive rebound by Tatum. Nice putback. As Tatum goes strong to the hoop, it's not going to go in, but she does draw a foul.
All right, 7:34 to go here in the first, as I think we've got everything running, Andrea. Hopefully, anyway.
I hope so, too, because I'm not going to do play-by-play.
So that'll be Tatum going to the line.
Emily Handsome picks up her first foul.
Okay, this is a little bit bizarre here. Not sure what's going on. And the second one's up, and it is good. So Badgers get on the scoreboard first. Score here is 1-0, 7:30 to go. And the Badgers will employ a trap. Florick will have it over on the, get everything settled here. Over on the left wing, that's Lenderink, inside. To 42, that's Handsome, and a shot there up by number 22. That was Van Epps, and that's a miss, but the rebound will come to the Crusaders. And a shot up and a miss. That was number 22, I think, Van Epps. Actually, that was Versteeg. My apologies. And a miss there. So 6:53, the Crusaders will have it out underneath their own basket. Out to the top to Hoffer. Over to Versteeg, back to Hoffer. and nearly picked off. That will go to Van Epps, and she'll cross-court it over to Versteeg. And a shot up there by Lenderink, and it's a miss, and here come the Badgers. Floric over to Linneber. They're looking inside to, and that is going to go off of, let's see who they're going to say. It's going to go off of the Badgers, I believe.
Yeah, one official says blue, one says white. So
and I think the correct one is the one that's
blue.
off the Badgers. So if you just joined us, it's 1-0 here. And Floric got away with a little bit of a contact there as Hoffer will bring it down. She'll get it into, oh my goodness, that was Van Epps, and they're going to.
I don't know that was a foul, Tim. It just looked like Reyes's foot got caught on hers.
Okay.
I don't think it was really a foul. It looked bad though, huh?
Yep, it did. That shot up there by
Van Epps.
Yeah, and it's a miss and a foul. And I'll be honest, folks, my scoreboard has changed. Holy smokes. I downloaded a new program today, and it's completely changed.
Nice.
So at the line is Linda Rink, and she'll put it up. We have a tie ball game. As I said earlier, 42-28 was the score last week.
And that was Tatum with the foul. Sorry, I didn't mention that.
Oh, that's fine. Second one's up, missed. Reyes with a nice rebound. She'll get it off to Linneber. Cross court, half court. And that'll be Tatum trying to muscle her way back in. Can't do it, and it's going to be 3 seconds. And that's a good call.
Yep, it was 3 seconds. So second turnover quickly here for the Badgers. Tied up here at 1 apiece. 5:51 in the first quarter.
And again, the Badgers employing a...
That's going to be over and back.
So good defense there by the Badgers. As that trap defense, half-court trap, working well. 1-1 is the score. 5:41 to go here. Short, very low-scoring game. Linneber will have it go off of the Crusaders. First quarter sponsored by Arby's, and we'll have another whistle. And a foul. It's like offensive.
Yeah, it was a screen set. I don't know. He said white 5.
I swear he said white 5, and
we don't have a white
5, so not sure.
Oh, it's Reyes. Sorry about that.
Okay, and that shot up by that Van Epps is no good. Here comes Linneber. Apologize as we get used to the numbers here again. Linneber, Floric, Tatum, Reyes, and...
nice pass by Carolyn Floric.
And Tatum just got a little lost underneath the basket, and she'll put it up, and it's too far under, and the Crusaders will come away with it. Van Epps over to... Whoa! That was number 23, Adele Hopper, leading scorer, and she'll put it up and in. That's a three-pointer. So 4-1 is the score. 3-point lead by the Crusaders early here in the first. 4:39 to go. Floric over to Linneber. The winner goes on to meet Front Range Christian at Mullen High School on Thursday. Loser stays home. Seeley Vick set to check in. And it will be a walk. And turnovers right now. And fouls, a huge factor as Reyes will come out and Vick will go in. And again, nice job, and that is going to be out of bounds off the hands of Bailey Versteeg, number 20. So the Badgers will have it going the other way. Coach O'Dwyer giving instructions. Linneber and she'll put it up, and that'll be a miss, and it'll be a scramble for the rebound. That's Versteeg. And it'll be possession arrow to the Badgers. Actually, possession arrow will go to the Crusaders. My apologies. Again, that half-court trap.
Yeah, they're causing them to throw some dangerous passes.
Yeah, they are, and it's worked well, except Badgers can't get anything going on offense. And that nice rebound there, and it's going to be – they're going to call that on Seeley Vick.
So that was 42, Hanson with the rebound.
And the putback, and she'll get that to score, and she'll get one to go to the line. Foul is against Seeley Vick. So the Badgers digging themselves a deep hole here. And Hanson puts it up and in. She's making a three-point play. 7-1 is the score. 3:40 to go. Florick takes it down the side, nowhere to go. She'll get it out to Tatum. Vick will start it over.
We did have some substitutions as Vick and Riley Anderson checked in.
Yeah, trying to get something going as Anderson will have it out on the far wing. Tatum to Hollenbaugh, and that will go up and off the rim. Van Epps with the rebound. And Hoffer will bring it down. Inside to Van Epps, and there'll be a foul called. It's going to be on, probably be on Hollenbaugh, I believe, J.C. Hollenbaugh.
Oh, I think Anderson.
Yep, you're right.
I think she caught the arm there. That'll be Anderson's first, team's fourth.
Lendering inbounds it, but Crusaders can't handle it, so they'll turn it over, and here comes Florick. All the way into Anderson, down to Vick for 3, 2 actually. No, they're going to call that a 3. So
Seeley Vick for 3?
Yes. So Seeley Vick gets the Badgers up and going. Van Epps, and nearly stolen by Vick, but she's unable to get the rebound, but it'll be put up again by number 42. That's Hanson. She'll miss. And the rebound out to the Crusaders. And finally, Lenderink on the far wing, or the near wing, will put it up and in. And I missed that, Andrea, and I apologize. That was a score. Score is right now 9-6, 3-point difference, 2:11 to go. Van Epps will throw it out of bounds off the hands of Hanson. Thanks to Anna Weissensee up in the crow's nest doing the CHSAA.tv. No, ColoradoProps.tv, CHSAA.tv.
Are we having trouble with our link again?
Yeah, I think they're having trouble because I had to reschedule the game, and we have a timeout, 30-second timeout. We'll stay with it.
If you're on and you have friends that are not able to get on, tell them to shut off their computer and start again. We've gotten another bad link this week. And
well, and it's the link has moved, and what's happened is the link got wiped out. So they're going to a link that's non-existent anymore, and they'll have to go directly to ColoradoPreps.tv or CHSAA.tv.
And Tim, that last basket I did find out was 2 by J.C. Hollenbaugh. We get a little help from our friends around here. It's great.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and post on Facebook so that everybody knows.
We want to thank Anna. She's usually keeping the stats for us, and I'm trying to do both, but she's running the camera. I don't know what happened to the camera, but we've got it now. So thanks to Anna for helping us out there.
And the Badgers will have it off the timeout as Vick will have it at the top of the key. And she'll try to penetrate. She does. She does. Nice pass, and it's going to be off of, should be off of number 10. That's Lenderink.
Yeah, the Badgers thought it was out on them, and they were headed the other way, but it is white ball. Here comes Maggie Lenneber checking in for Hollenbaugh. Maggie Lenneber, sophomore.
The Badgers will start out again. Around the horn to Anderson on the far wing. Back to the top of the key. Over to Anderson. She'll penetrate. Nice pass inside to Tatum. Tatum will muscle her way, and she can't quite get it up as Holsom, number 42, doing a great job for the Crusaders. As Hoffer gets it down the Lender rink. And we do have a new Crusader in the
she almost took a step.
Yep. Number 44 checks in the game. That's Sierra Merritt.
Yes, I apologize. I didn't get that sub in.
No, not a problem.
I had my head down.
Well, we're kind of running around a little bit. With our heads cut off, or I am anyway.
Oh, nice pass into Hampson.
And Handsome is nicely guarded by both Vic.
I tell you what, that's too bad. She is working so hard.
A nice job by the Badgers, too, as they were able to kind of corral her.
All right, we've got another Lady Crusader checking in. Number 22, Van Epps, is going to return here at the next break.
Sorry about that. I'm getting...
That's all right. Sealy Vicks got it there at the top of the key. She's going to drive in past Tatum. Nicely done as she's able to lay it in.
Make sure I've got the score right. It should be 9-8. Badgers come all the way back from a 7-1 deficit. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. The Badgers right now down by 1, but I tell you what, they could have been down by a lot worse. The Crusaders coming out and doing a nice job.
Yes,
we'll go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching ColoradoPreps.tv, CHSAA.tv.
There's nothing like the smoky, wood-burning flavors of slow cooking, and now Arby's has the perfect smokehouse taste that you crave. The new Smokehouse Brisket Sandwich features thinly sliced beef brisket that has been smoked for at least 13 hours. Melted smoked Gouda cheese, crispy onions, and smoky barbecue sauce and mayo, served on a toasted star-top bun. Come to Arby's at 2221 West 6th Street to try it today. Arby's, slicing up freshness.
All right, back here live at Limon High School as we have District 4 playoff action, as this is the pigtail game. Denver Christian Crusaders against the Limon Badgers, and we start second quarter action. Andrea, if you can, as the action starts here, we'll go ahead and get some.
Yeah, Sealy Vicks leading scorer right now with 5, Hollenbaugh with 2, and Tatum with 1 for the Badgers. Let me get it over to Denver Christian. We've got 3 for Lindrick, 3 for Hopper, 3 for Hanson.
Linneberg will take it in the lane, and she'll draw the foul. Nice job by Linneberg. And Coach O'Dwyer will call both Maggie Linneberg and Riley Anderson, 2 sophomores in the game.
They're going to call that foul on 25, which is Nadelborg.
Actually, number 22 is what I see up there. I don't know.
Oh, I goofed.
Yeah, I think it's on Van Epps. That's her first. Team's 4th. And Linneberg puts it in, and we've got a tie ball game. Second one's up and in and out. Tatum hustles for the rebound. It's going to go off of Van Epps for the Crusaders. Badgers will have it underneath. Linneberg for the Badgers. We'll get it in over to Anderson. Back to Linneberg. She'll fake. Gets it back out to Anderson, and they'll start over again. Vic will have it out top. Linneberg will drive. And that's Vic. And she'll put it in. And that's the Badgers' first lead of the game. 11-9 right now as they start off the second quarter with the lead. 7:08 to go in the first half. Don't forget we have boys District 4 action, as that ball will be nearly stolen away by the Badgers. Nice job by the Crusaders to handle it. It'll go underneath to number 44. That's Merritt. Merritt will put it up, and she'll get it. So the Crusaders not going down easy. 11-11. And again, nice defense there by Van Epps, but the Badgers will retain the possession. Vic will direct traffic. Tatum will pop out, and they are really playing close defense on Tatum. Van Epps draws that assignment, and nice job by Kelly Linneber. Second one that she drove in on, she'll draw the foul. .6:23 to go, 11-11.
They're going to call that on Carlson, her first.
Brooklyn Caton, and looks like J.C. Hollenbaugh set to come back in. She makes that one. Badgers up by 1. And countering that move is Coach Amber Van Maren, as she'll send in number 25. There she is. There's Kaylee Nadelborg, a senior 5'5". Out will come number 15.
See, I had Kaylee in a little bit too soon.
There you go. You were just anticipating the move there by the coach.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Van Epps will get the rebound, and she'll get it to Hoffer over to Lenderink, and nearly walked. Lenderink, good defense by Linneber, and that's going to be stolen as that pass was intended for a Crusader, and the Badger comes away with it. Linneber will lead the charge. Gets it over to Caton outside the three-point arc. She'll look inside, gets it to... And that's going to be a foul.
Offensive foul.
That's going to be on Riley Anderson. And that will turn it over to the Crusaders.
That'll be Riley's second.
And such a little player, but a tough one. Crusaders with Hoffer. Hollenbaugh on her. Man-to-man defense by the Badgers. There's Van Epps. She'll take it in. Gets it over to Lenderink, and now to Hoffer, and now to Nadelberg. Back to Hoffer. Hoffer, the leading scorer for the Crusaders. About 6 a game, and that is going to be over and back. Played it a little too close to the line. Good defense by the Badgers. Tough turnover for the Crusaders. Coach Van Moren not happy with that turnover. That's just one that you hate to have in a district playoff game. And this, again, is District 4 playoff pigtail. Winner plays Front Range Christian at Mullen High School this week on Thursday. Won't have a time, but we'll carry the game. J.C. Hollenbaugh to Vic inside the three-point arc, and she'll miss. Vic has been pretty on target. The last couple of shots down. Misses that one. 4:46 to go. 12-11. Badgers have the lead. And a near steal by Tatum, and she'll hold off.
Oh, ouch.
And just lost her balance. That was Van Epps. And Hollenbaugh will take it, and she'll draw the foul and make the basket. So a foul and a basket. Nice job by J.C. Hollenbaugh, who's doing some really good things of late.
They're going to call the foul on Hoffer. Her first.
Hollenbaugh's shot will go up and in. So she'll give the Badgers a 15-11 lead, a 4-point lead.
Hampson checks back in as Merritt comes out. Versteeg is coming in for Linderink.
So it'll be Hoffer, Linderink. I'm sorry, Hoffer, Nadelborg, Versteeg, and Holsom, and it'll be off of the Badgers. For the Badgers on defense, it'll be Vic, Linneber, Tatum, Hollenbaugh, and Caton. And I think I missed a player on the...
Hanson.
Oh, and that ball is going to go out of bounds, and... think the Badgers did touch it, so.
They did. So the Crusaders get to start again, except at the other end.
Yep. Seeley Vick got a poke in the eye, and it'll be Linneber, and that's going to be a walk by Caton as she took an extra step. So, in set to come with Sarah Meyer, she'll replace. Whoa. So I think we have a timeout, and it's going to be the Crusaders taking the timeout.
30-second timeout. I think Seeley got poked in the eye, and he was sending in a sub, but I don't think she was checked in, and Seeley was kind of heading off the floor. Yeah. She couldn't see.
No, Reyes was set to check in, as I think Coach O'Dwyer saw that he was going to be one player short. So, so 3:58 to go, 4-point lead for the Badgers, 15-11 over the Denver Christian Crusaders. Crusaders coming in at 4-15. Badgers coming in at 10-9. Next up, we'll have the Skyview Academy Hawks against the Limon Badgers in the boys' District 4 Pigtail. Set to inbound it is Versteeg. And she'll get it to Hoffer. And again, full court pressure defense. And they got Hollenbaugh off of her, but picked up nicely by one of the other Badgers. Versteeg will penetrate. Gets it to Hanson. And nice backdoor move, but not, and that was a near steal by the Badgers, but nice job by number 22, Van Epps for the Crusaders, but she'll put it up and miss, and the Badgers will come away with it. Linneber calling out the play. And again, they're going to call it illegal screen. Wow. And Coach O'Dwyer's instructing in the proper way to make that screen. So that's the second time the Badgers have been whistled for that illegal screen.
So that's Hollenbaugh's first foul. I believe Sarah Meyer checked in, and
yeah, Tatum and Reyes are out, and it looks like Caton.
Vick checked back in.
And Vick, yeah, Caton, Vick, a nice job, as that is going to be on the Badgers, and it'll put, no, we're not quite in the bonus yet.
It's going to be on Caton as she reached in there.
Oh, we are in the bonus. So it'll be a 1-and-1 for the Denver Christian.
17
Crusaders.
fouls.
And Hanson, first one up and good.
She made that look easy.
So 15-12. It's been a little bit of a scoring drought there. 3:01 to go here in the first half. Linderink set to come back in. And a nice, wow, rebound by number 22, Van Epps, and Crusaders can't hold on to it. And I think Coach O'Dwyer wanted an over-the-back call.
Number 10, Linderink checks back in, as well as 15, Carlson.
Linneber will call it for the Badgers. She'll get it over to Meyer. Meyer gets it over to Linneber. She'll take it in. Nice move off the front of the rim. And it'll be out and out of bounds.
So with 2:30 left in the half, Lady Crusaders have another chance. Carlson shoots one up. It's no good.
Yeah, and Linderink was able to get the rebound on the other side. Nice pass, and that will go off of Hanson. And she thought it was off her, but I believe Meyer actually got a piece of it. 15-12 Badgers with a 3-point lead here. Similar to the game that we called in at Denver Christian a week ago. Very slow start. In fact, it's a week ago, and that's be a travel. A week ago Tuesday, we had a game Denver Christian and Limon, and this, again, same kind of setup. And that shot is up by Linneber, and good. And Linneber has been quite the catalyst here.
Nice move, just taking it strongly to the hoop.
Yeah, and she's been good to either draw the foul or at least produce something there, as Van Epps will try and
whoa.
She'll go a little hard in there, and Hollenbaugh will be pushed out of bounds. And I think Coach O'Dwyer will not appreciate that because he thought there was a little contact on the sideline.
It looked like a little elbow going there. 23 checks back in. That is Hopper.
Yeah, Hoffer leading scorer, and then also Merritt will check back in.
Yes.
So Merritt, Hanson, number 15, Carlson, Hoffer, and Linderink in the game for the Crusaders. In for the Badgers, Florick, Meyer, Anderson, Vick, and Caton. And there's Hoffer. She'll take it down the left side, near side, working for a pick, and there it is, that low pick. And, oh, too bad, as that was nearly a sweet play. And that was Carlson who tried to get it up there, and she missed, got her own rebound, and missed again, and then was smart enough to tie up Sealy Vick. Possession arrow will go to the Badgers, or to the Crusaders, sorry. Goes out to Hoffer. Hoffer looks for that pick, and they've employed that pick and roll to a very decided advantage, as Hoffer will go to that left hand. She does carry the ball there. So with 1:12 to go here, 17-12, first half, Badgers up by 5. Badgers were down all first period. About 2 minutes into the second period, they got the lead at 12-11 and have led ever since. And Anderson nearly over her head by Florick. Florick will straighten it out again. 55 seconds to go. Halftime, we'll have Coach Dirk Peterson. Florick over to Anderson. Into Tatum, and Tatum can't handle it. Hanson will come away with it, and here comes Hoffer, as she'll have 39 seconds to do something with it. She gets over to Carlson. Carlson will take it in, and she'll miss. Rebound, though, by number 42. That was Hanson, and she'll miss. And the Badgers, with 26 seconds to go, will have the last shot opportunity.
Did you see who got the rebound for the Badgers down
I did
there?
not. Sorry about that. As Anderson will have it out front. Now Caton, 14 seconds. Now to Tatum. Tatum over to Vick, who will put it up at the free throw line, and she nails it. 19-12, 2 seconds, and that is the end of the first half. The Badgers on top by 7. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back here in just a moment. You are watching the ColoradoPreps.tv network and CHSAA.tv.
Know why I like high school activities?
Because they're fun.
You know what I don't like about high school sports?
Too much pressure from parents.
Seeking balance in high school activities is important.
Parents need to support and encourage high school students and not set unrealistic expectations.
Give the games back to us.
And keep activities where they're supposed to be.
Fun!
Want a new phone at a great price? Then hurry to the Penny Phone Sale at Insignal during their President's Day sale. Choose from select 3G or 4G Android phones for just 1 cent. Dig out those pennies and get to Insignal, your local Verizon Premium Wireless retailer now. Sale starts February 17th through February 22nd at Insignal, your local Verizon Premium Wireless retailer. These deals won't last long.
Shop Insignal today in Limon at 1144 Main Street. 2-year activation required. Some restrictions apply. Selection may vary at each location. See store for specific details. For our high school athletes, it's a time of transition, moving from fall sports to winter sports, and Equitable Savings transitions with them, continuing to support our high school sports broadcasts. Equitable home loans are made, funded, and serviced locally, and Equitable's mobile banking lets you do your banking from your smartphone globally. Equitable Savings, since 1954, the same local ownership, the same commitment to our communities. Member FDIC, deposits are FDIC insured to at least $250,000 and equal housing lender. It's time to get in shape, Lincoln County, and participate in Hoffman Drug's annual weight loss challenge. Stop into Hoffman Drug True Value at 900 Main Street in Limon before February 7th to get your 3-person team registered for this community event. It only costs $25 per person, and every dollar goes back to the winning teams. Every 2 weeks, each team will have a confidential weigh-in, and in April, the team with the highest percentage of weight lost wins. So grab your significant other, your sibling, your kid, your neighbor, anybody. Just get your weight loss trio together. The following is an interview with a real high school student currently enrolled at Morgan Community College.
For me, it's been a huge relief, but challenging as well. Makes it so that when I get into a college that I already have my general credits, I can go into something knowing that I've already taken this, I can go further. And I will talk to admissions representatives and I'll say, well, I will be graduating high school with this 65 college credits. They look at me like I'm crazy. I'm ready to move forward, and I guess it's been easier, I think, being able to see myself in college thanks to having had college classes. I feel totally prepared, and I really feel like I'll be able to, once I get into wherever I decide to go, I feel like I'll be able to just start. I won't have very many questions. I'll just be able to go.
To get a jump start on your college career, log on to morgancc.edu or drop by their Limon office at 940 2nd Street.
All right, welcome back to Limon High Schools. We have 19-12 is the score between the Denver Christian Crusaders and the Limon Badgers. The Badgers on top by 7. Again, in the first quarter, Badgers were down, and with about a minute or 2 minutes into the second quarter, took the lead and have led since. As always at halftime, we have Coach Dirk Peterson, head coach of the Limon boys basketball team. Coach, as always, good to have you.
Thanks, Tim.
So can you believe we're here in February, or we're at the end of February, about ready to start March? I mean, where did the season go? Holy smokes. Of course, that's easy for me to say.
Well, it has gone fast. And, you know, the last couple years, you know, our season was, you know, a little different where we were, you know, gearing towards this time of the year. And we did that a little bit this year, but kind of had to start a little bit different than we have. And, you know, the kids have come a long way. They've done a great job. And, you know, we're a lot better basketball team now than we were in December, and hopefully we got a few more weeks to improve to get where we want to go.
Yeah, I agree totally, man. We talked in December about how this is a team that not a lot of varsity experience, and how that at the end of the season they would probably be a much more seasoned team, and they are. A tough loss against Denver Christian at Denver Christian. I think the boys had a good chance of winning it, and unfortunately just couldn't make it happen as Denver Christian on their home court. Obviously, a very emotional game because it's the last game they would play in that gym, and then they also had legendary coach Dick Cotty on the bench too.
Yeah,
so mojo.
Yeah, they had some mojo. We kind of felt like we were walking into the Lions' den a little bit with all the, you know, things that were going on. But, you know, the kids came out and played well.
They did.
You know, for 3 quarters, you know, we pretty much controlled the game. And, you know, the fourth quarter we had some opportunity to score and didn't do it. And, you know, you look at the end of the game and we give up 46 points. And most nights, you know, that's going to be enough for us to get a victory. And, you know, we only scored 3 points in the fourth quarter. And, you know, like I said, had some chances to put the ball in the basket and couldn't quite do it. And you know, had some mistakes down the stretch, and maybe didn't have them in. Maybe Coach Smithburg and I didn't have in the proper, you know, offenses that we needed to be in. But, you know, I think it's a good learning experience. You know, we've had some games where we've been on the opposite end of that.
Yeah, definitely.
And, you know, down 5 with a minute and a half to go and came back and won the game. And, And at Denver Christian, it was, we were on the other end of that. So hopefully we've learned a little bit from it and, go from there.
Yeah, it was kind of funny because I think you guys have basically done the same thing to a lot of teams this season. So turnabout's, I guess, fair play, although I don't think you'd look at it that way.
We like to win the games where,
exactly.
where we have to come back and the games that we're ahead, too.
Yeah, exactly. I know. You're a little selfish in that respect. Can't blame you. But we've got not a Denver Christian team. Actually, the girls are playing Denver Christian. But we've got a team here with Skyview Academy. It's a charter school out of Douglas County, I believe. Is that correct?
I think they got a Highlands Ranch address.
And I've actually been by the school. It's right off of County Line Road there.
Yeah, I've seen the big sign from C470 a few times going that way. But I think this is their second year playing varsity sports. I think last year they played a JV schedule.
I think they did. Yeah.
This year, they weren't in our district last year, so they're newcomers into our district this year, and we don't have a lot of stuff on them as far as getting film like we can on everybody else, but they got a couple kids who can score the ball pretty well, and they got some quickness, and I'm sure this is the first time they've ever been in a postseason game. So
it is, yeah.
So they will be, I'm sure, licking their chops to play well.
Oh, you bet. Yeah, they got one kid that's 19 points, 7 a game. I think that's correct. So about 20 a game. So that obviously be somebody that you've got to definitely keep an eye on and not take lightly.
Yeah, no doubt. So we talked about it yesterday during practice that at this time of the year you got to show up ready to play, and as soon as you start looking one game past where you are, that's when you get in trouble. And our goal is to not worry about tomorrow till we get done with tonight, and come out and play well and get out of here with a victory.
Exactly. I just was double checking. Irony kind of plays here. It looks like we're on the same side of the bracket as Denver Christian, and
yes.
So there could be a potential rematch provided you guys do what you need to do tonight and they do what they need to do.
Right. So that always. Anytime us and Denver Christian get together, it seems like
it's a barn burner.
Yeah. So. Hopefully we get a chance to play them again. And
I was going to say
the outcome will be different next time.
Exactly. Well, and it kind of plays into the motivation of the kids, definitely wanting to make sure that they get the last win against them. So, all right, Coach, we're going to let you go. As good luck tonight, and we'll see you on Thursday.
All right, thanks, Tim.
All right, sounds good. Anna, you got some stats for me?
Yes, I do. Lindrick has 3 points, Hopper has 3 points, Handsome has 4 points, and Merritt has 2 points for that total of 12 points. For turnovers, they have 10 turnovers. And for Limon, Tatum has 1 point, Vic has 9 points, Kelly Lineber has 4 points, and Hollenbaugh has 5 points for that total of 19, and we have 5 turnovers.
Wow. It seems like there was more turnovers than that, but you never know. So, all right, Anna Weissensee, I appreciate you're doing double duty tonight.
Yeah.
She's doing the camera and she's doing stats. So, all right, second half coming up here in just a moment as Andrea will rejoin us as we get set for second half action. Hopefully everybody has found their way to where they needed to be as the Badgers will start out second half action. And Anna is climbing up the tower of fear and be on the camera in just one moment as the Badgers start out with it. And there's Anna. She's got us back going here. It's going to be Hanson with a foul. And that'll put Floric at the line, and she'll get the Badgers off to a good start. So that's 20-12, a 8-point lead. And now 21-12. 7:49 to go here in the third. Versteeg. Back to Van Epps. inside, and nice job there. I think that was to Handsome, and Handsome puts it up and misses. Floric will come away with the rebound for the Badgers, and the Badgers will start it.
Almost tipped away there by the Crusaders. They're playing some tight defense now coming out here in the second half.
And Tatum will get it inside and put it up and miss. Gets her own rebound, puts it up again, miss. Reyes will come away with it. She'll put it up, miss. 3 for a dime, 4 for a quarter. Now Floric. And we've got a player down, and it looks like it's Van Epps. And she's got a shoulder. And I didn't see what happened.
And I don't like to see that.
No, I don't either.
They're going to send Merritt in. She's going to take a little break. We'll hope for the best there. She's holding her arm.
Morgan Van Epps, number 22. She'll be replaced by I'm not sure what that was all about.
Something on the floor, I think.
And J.C. Hollenbaugh can't handle that pass from Reyes, and Reyes can't balance herself out, and she'll fall over number 44. That is Sierra Merritt. Tristan Samuels comes in rolling as he had to make it from Denver. Made it in record time. 6:50 to go here in the third quarter. Huh? 6:33 to go here, 21-12 as Tristan Samuels set to join us, and it's going to be off of the Badgers.
Nope, they called it off Crusaders.
Oh, there you are. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that, Tristan. You asked for a link, and I didn't give it to you.
I'm telling you. Good evening, Hoops fans. Sorry that I'm late.
Ah, you're good.
Better late than never.
Tristan Samuels joining us here on the call. Andrew Anderson, Tristan Samuels, and Tim Anderson.
Oh, nice pass in there from Hollenbaugh as Tatum's able just to make that easy tip in there.
And Tristan, kind of the same kind of game we are seeing that we saw on last Tuesday. Same teams, same result here as a tough first quarter. The Crusaders actually kept it close. Badgers kind of stretching it out here in the third as they're up by 11 now. As Lineber will clear it out.
Looks like there hasn't been too many stoppages in the game there, Tim.
No, there hasn't.
I kind of expected to be here for the second half at least as Keturah Tatum gets a little bit chippy as number 20 for Denver Christian reaches in.
Yeah, number 20 is that's Versteeg, and we've already had one injury. Van Epps went to the bench with looks like a shoulder injury of some sort. So they're going to be a little shorthanded. Carlson will step in. Versteeg will step out, and we still don't know, as we talked about last week.
I was just about to bring that up.
Exactly.
Did we ever get any
no,
communication
we did not.
On the
Van and the Ver?
Right.
I'll have to find out. We'll do some research. As Hollenbaugh puts it up, miss, rebound, Tatum.
Pushed that one a little bit, but it was nice soft off the rim for Tatum. It's good to see her getting dialed in there under the basket.
Yeah, she kind of had a tough first quarter, and that is going to be a block as Reyes stepped into her. .5:12 to go here in the third. And that'll be Carlson at the line. She missed the first. Second one's on its way. Hard off the back of the rim. Tatum with a nice rebound.
So tell me a little bit about Keturah in the first half. Struggled a little bit.
Struggled a little bit. They had some good defense, and whoa, in and out by Floric.
Boy, she's working those boards right now.
Yeah, she, I think, must have had a little bit of a motivational speech at halftime as she's come out with a vengeance. Yeah, first half she's kind of pinned in by number 42, Hanson. Hanson doing a good job guarding her and keeping her out of the mix.
Well, I tell you what, moving on and looking forward into the playoffs, you got to like what you see from this Limon squad, the way they get up and down the floor. And I'm not sure if it really plays out for the fans watching on their computers, but they really get the ball up and down the floor. When they rebound the ball, they get it out, they get it up and down the floor. That might be something that's really going to serve Limon good going into the playoffs or continuing to go into the playoffs. Just their speed and their ability to get up and down the floor as they do it again, and they're getting wide open layups.
Oh, and a miss there, unfortunately, by, I think that was Lineber.
It's going to be a big part for both teams. You see Denver Christian push the ball up, getting up and down the court with speed and being able to stay under control to finish.
Exactly.
It's going to be huge moving through the next couple weeks as we see these seasons come to an end.
Yeah, there will be a timeout, and it is, I think the Badgers took a timeout. So with 3:50 to go, it's a 30-second timeout. 25-12 is the score, and just looking at, not looking past tonight's game, but as we look at the brackets for these two teams, next, this coming Thursday at Mullen High School, the winner of this game will take on the winner of, actually, Front Range Christian. It's a given. Front Range Christian has a bye.
So this is the first round, right?
This is the pigtail, yeah. Pigtail
okay.
First round. Top two teams from this district will go on to regionals. That'll be the 32 teams for basically the 2A, and then they'll whittle that down to the final 8. And that will be our 2A state tournament field. So 2 weeks away.
Are all those games going to be played at Mullen then, Tim, or is
yeah,
it just going to be the first couple rounds?
This round will be at Mullen. Yeah, Hollenbaugh.
JC Hollenbaugh, they run a nice pick play for her along the baseline, and she comes up trumps and pays dividends for Coach O'Dwyer on that play, bombing a 3 from the corner. Sorry, Tim.
Oh, you're good. No, Van Epps looks like she back in the game after having that hurt shoulder. But no, I mean, it'll be Front Range Christian. It'll be at Mullen, and there's a little picket fence play as they tried to get Hoffer a little bit of room to shoot, and that didn't quite work. But it'll be Mullen for district, and I don't know if it'll be Mullen for regionals or not. It'll depend upon how the seeding is, because they'll seed them for regionals, and the Badgers may go to a different region than whoever the other team would be. The top two teams could be split, and they may go to different regions. They'll seed them.
Right.
So
that's good. That's good to know for the fans out there listening.
Yeah, it's very possible that, once they get past this point, past district, it could be one team goes clear to Alamosa and the other team will go to Stanley Lake High School in Denver.
Wow.
It just depends. So,
well, I tell you what, Denver Christian, they've had a rough year this year, according to their record. But watching them out here and play, they haven't done it without a tremendous amount of effort. And if you're a DC fan and you're watching your Denver Christian girls, you've got to be proud of the effort that they give every night. We watched the game over at Denver Christian. They put up a great effort that night. It was senior night. Came up a little bit short. I'm not sure. Let's have a look here at the class, the grade classes.
There's a couple seniors out there, but a lot of them are returning. So
mostly 11th graders and 10th graders, sprinkled in a couple of 9th graders. So you've got to feel good as a Denver Christian fan moving forward for years to come. Much as you do, I mean, the Limon team is young as well. So just good things all around. But Denver Christian with a good squad. They play hard. It seems like they're coached real well by Coach Van Manen. So going to be interesting to see how they develop over the next couple of years.
Yeah, definitely.
Caton and Linever check in for the other Linever and Tatum.
Both ends of the court, 2 easy missed baskets. One on the one end by, was it Tatum, I think?
Yes.
And the other end was by Carlson. And Crusaders will come away with it. Hoffer looks for that pick and roll. And there's going to be a foul.
They're going to call that on Seeley Vick, I think.
Van Epps will, nope, it'll just be out of bounds.
Yeah, Van Epps, mate, just an 11th grader. She's going to be nice coming back as a 12th grader next year.
And Hoffer is also, that's their leading scorer at 6 a game. And she'll be back.
You just got to like I was preaching a little bit just now, just like the aggressiveness you see out of Van Epps. I mean, she just does not quit. I mean, she went out with a little bit of an injury and she's back in the game.
Ooh, long one by Vick, and she's been pretty accurate tonight from all spots on the court, but unable to make that one fall. And Anderson nearly loses that one. Good defense played by the Crusaders.
Looks like Lyman attempting to run a little bit of a flex and something to that effect, but
having trouble get the ball.
Well, Denver Christian's just packing it in. They're not allowing those baseline cuts to be open, and Lyman's just got to do a better job of controlling the ball. But good job, Denver Christian.
I think both teams at halftime had single-digit turnovers. I think Lyman had 5, and Andrea, I don't know if you remember.
No, Anna read the stats.
Denver Christian had 6.
I can look here when we get a break in the action. I'll pull it up.
That's a nicely worked offense by Denver Christian. They couple of solid dribble drives, draw that defense in. They finally get a kick out to the wing. And who was that?
Hoffer. Yep, Hoffer leading scorer. Yep.
Nice shot from the outside. They worked it well. Dribble drive, engage that defense. Kick out, got a great shot.
And Van Epps will be called on the reach around.
For second.
3 team fouls for the Crusaders, 4 for the Badgers.
Here comes Floric as Anderson checks out. And if you're watching on the computer, those 2 from the back with their dark hair and ponytails look exactly the same.
Yeah, 53 seconds to go here in the third.
There it is. They get their back cut.
And nice job by Carlson.
That's the young Linneber.
Yep, that's Maggie.
Maggie doing a great job on the cut. Just couldn't get the ball up off the glass.
And Lenderink runs out of real estate, and she'll be called for a travel. 38 seconds to go here in the third.
(28-15) Lyman Badgers over Denver Christian.
30 seconds.
Maybe Badgers try for one shot, perhaps, or.
Oh yeah.
Oh, a steal in there by Linderink.
And Vick nearly gets it back for the Badgers, and she'll put a little pressure on, but then backs off. 13 seconds.
She seems to be moving a lot better this week than she has been in previous weeks, Tim, with that knee.
Oh, and Floric tried to get it down court, and that will be the end of 3. We'll go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be back here in just a minute. You are watching and listening to ColoradoPreps.tv, CHSAA.tv on the NFHS network.
There's nothing like the smoky, wood-burning flavors of slow cooking, and now Arby's has the perfect smokehouse taste that you crave. The new Smokehouse Brisket Sandwich features thinly sliced beef brisket that has been smoked for at least 13 hours. Melted smoked Gouda cheese, crispy onions, and smoky barbecue sauce and mayo, served on a toasted star-top bun. Come to Arby's at 2221 West 6th Street to try it today. Arby's, slicing up freshness.
All right, fourth quarter set to go here. Badgers up by 13 over the Denver Christian Crusaders.
Okay, Tim, I've got those stats.
All right.
I have 8 turnovers total for Lyman right now and 16 for the Crusaders. But the Crusaders picked up quite a few in the third, so probably at halftime it was pretty even.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Do we have an idea of the rebound differential? 14 for Lyman. 17 for Denver Christian. So, interesting to watch that play out. You've got Denver Christian with double the amount of turnovers, but a handful more rebounds than Lyman.
And if I remember right, if the rebound differential was quite a bit, Denver Christian, like 40 to 26 or something like that, rebound differential.
Was that what it was last time?
It was unbelievable.
I think that was against. I don't think that was Denver Christian.
Was it? Okay.
I think that was the last home game for Limon Badgers versus.
Was it the night before?
Might have been.
I think it was the night before because we interviewed the young and up-and-comer from that team that's going to get
Calhoun.
Calhoun, yes.
The young lady
that
was going to go off to school in Illinois.
Yep.
Great talent from Calhoun.
Oh.
At a loss for what her name is at this point, but boom.
Wow, Hoffer with another three.
That's what Denver Christian's going to need in this fourth quarter, Tim. As Hollenball's going to answer back. Boom with our own three. But that's what Denver Christian's going to need, a big fourth quarter from the main scorers here. They're going to need to really step it up on the defensive end as well.
Yeah, Hoffer, Van Epps, and Versteeg will have to step it up.
There she goes again. That's a heat check, that one, Tim.
A heat check.
That's right. Hoffer with the heat check from beyond the three-point line. Just checking to see.
Just checking to see.
If it's a hot hand.
Gotcha.
Or we just knocked down one.
I love that. Love that terminology. As Hollenball will go streaking down the sidelines and goes coast to coast, but misses. Tatum's there for the rebound and the putback.
I'll tell you what. Denver Christian's not going to be able to get back into this game if they're going to allow any Limon Badgers to get down the court, especially along the sideline. That's an extra defender, that sideline, and you've got to be able to cut the ball off. She went all the way to the basket there, and she missed, but it doesn't look good.
And there's
Hoffer going to bank that one.
Oh!
Ooh.
Tatum with the rebound off the toilet roll miss there. Linneber will.
There's another coast to coast.
Yep. That's the third time or the fourth time that Linneber.
Yeah, Kelly's been taking it to the hoop strong. A couple times she's made it, but drawing that foul.
Yeah, nice job, Linneber, kind of getting the Badgers going in the first half as they couldn't produce any offense, and she would go in and try and draw a foul, and she did.
And she's done that the last 3 or 4 games. She's really come on strong there, feeling comfortable.
Yeah, she struggled with her shot off and on this year.
Yeah, she has.
There's been times when she shot the ball very, very well. Times she's just been woeful. But playing hard, giving her the best effort she can, coached by
Yeah, it just seems like here lately a little bit more confidence maybe.
Yeah, and I think that's going to be evidenced by a couple things. And I'm glad you brought that up. This team has had a monumental turnaround since their massive losing streak. And I think that confidence has come with, hey, we can win ball games. And what are they on now? 7-0?
Yeah, they're on a seven game win streak. They were 3-9, I believe, when they started the win streak, and now they're 10-9. So.
Right, and I think that has really developed and brought a lot of confidence in a lot of different Limon Badger girls as the seasons come forward. Just going to have to see how they can last during the playoffs over the next week or so.
All right, coming out of the timeout, Badgers up on top, 36-18. Badgers have got them doubled up. 6:22 to go here in the game. Winner goes on to play Front Range Christian at Mullen High School. We don't have a time for that, but we will carry that game.
Yeah, the Denver Christian Crusaders only averaging 26 points a game, so they're really having a tough night tonight with only 18 points on the board, 6 minutes to go. Really just from the time that I've been here, just outplayed by the Badgers as they're going to break out for another streaking down the floor, and that's a huge block.
Hoffer
by number 20.
Yeah, that was 23, Hoffer.
Hoffer.
And she hustled down court.
That's right, I looked down and I saw the Limon Badgers line up there, and I was like, hang on a second. There's no Vans on that lineup.
Linneber is going to be called for the travel. Van Epps will come in for number 44, and that is Merritt. Hoffer gets it over to Versteeg, and nice job there. Oh!
Limon look like they're going to try to close this one out and get it done with applying some three-quarter court pressure.
And they started that early in the game with some success. Unfortunately, they couldn't score when they did get the ball on the steal, so kind of going back to that here in the fourth quarter. As Hollenball will have it, she'll go baseline and tries to go up and under, and she'll be fouled. They're going to have her shoot two.
Yep. I think she got bumped when she finally planted and looked to make a layup. She was a little bit too far under the rim, but she did get a little bit of a nudge in the back, and I think that's what the referees paid there. She makes the first of 2 free throws. She has struggled from the line this year, but that one looked kind of nice. And so did that one. Off to the right. And here come the Crusaders.
So 37-18, 5:12 to go. Badgers up on top. Hanson gets the ball back as she had trouble handling it. Van Epps to Carlson. Oh, and that goes over her back.
They just cannot get anything to go right for them at this point.
They can't.
Floric settles herself and makes a nice little right-handed layup.
39-18, sorry about that.
That's all right. Katura Tatum playing up the floor and creating a turnover. Floric comes up with it. That's going to be a backcourt. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not sure what Floric, I'm sure she just panicked, saw an opening and threw it.
Yeah, I think she just tried to locate the closest white jersey and just forgot whereabouts she was on the floor. It's an interesting set that the Badgers are putting up here. You've got their biggest player and arguably their best rebounder, and I think by statistics their best rebounder.
She is, 11.5 a game.
Yeah, Katura Tatum playing at the top of the press.
It kind of, in a way, it kind of makes sense where they can trap those. They can trap them. They've definitely a deterrent to getting the ball up the floor.
Yeah, it's paid dividends on the last few possessions. But as we see, Denver Christian going to control the ball now. You know, as I watch this team,
that's a walk.
Yeah, as I watch this Denver Christian team, they look. If I wasn't looking at the scoreboard, I mean, apart from seeing them miss shots, but gosh, the effort that they give, they execute pretty well. Passing the ball to one another, and defensively they do a half decent job, but they cannot get buckets to drop, and they just can't seem to stay in front for the amount of time that they need to get that stop and turn the ball over and go back the other way.
Yeah, a lot of it's being able to take care of the ball. That's been a killer here at least in the second half. Obviously, the turnovers show that, as they had a pretty clean first half, but now the second half is catching up to them.
Well, and in the first quarter, the Crusaders were leading, and we were definitely seeing that.
12-11, yeah. Hollenbaugh puts that one in to make it 40-18.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just a matter of coaching, or having girls together, having a consistent message over a course of a season, building those expectations and understanding how to play the game efficiently.
Oh.
Yep.
And there's a great example of it. I mean, they got a great entry pass. They try to feed the post. Should have been a bounce pass. Try to throw a chest pass from the post. That's a tough pass to make from the elbow to the post.
2 foot pass, and it's hard to do.
And you got to do that if you got to just step out and make a post feed with a bounce pass. But
we're going to go ahead and take a break. It looks like they're going to take a full timeout. So we'll be back here in just a minute. We'll have a quick break. You're listening and watching ColoradoPreps.tv.
For our high school athletes, it's a time of transition, moving from fall sports to winter sports, and Equitable Savings transitions with them, continuing to support our high school sports broadcasts. Equitable home loans are made, funded, and serviced locally, and Equitable's mobile banking lets you do your banking from your smartphone globally. Equitable Savings, since 1954, the same local ownership, the same commitment to our communities. Member FDIC. Deposits are FDIC insured to at least $250,000 and equal housing lender.
From Northwest East Side, everybody, let's get into it. Get stoked, get it started, let's get it started.
All right, coming out of the timeout, 4:02 to go. Badgers up by 22 points, 40-18. Tristan Samuels, Andrea Anderson, Tim Anderson on the call, as the Badgers will have it. Full court pressure put on by the Crusaders as they try and see if they can get that.
Yeah, it looks like the Crusaders have put a few of their youngsters in now. Let's see who we got on the floor.
Well, I think the only one out there, number 30.
Yeah,
Jenkins.
not on the list. Yeah. No, there she is. Jenkins, 11th grader, 5'3". Who else we got out there?
Looks like she's out there for her defensive speed.
Well, I'll take that back, fans. But she is quick, that's for sure. Playing up the top of that press. Limon break it again.
Oh.
Kelly Lineber, she thought that she had a little bit of ESP going on there with Katura Tatum. Thought she might have turned around and caught that ball that she was lobbing to her, but she ended up lobbing it out of bounds.
A little bit less ESP and not enough ESPN, I think. Something like that.
I like it.
There you go.
Oh, coming to you from Littletown, Colorado, folks.
Oh, not Littleton, but Littletown.
Littletown, Colorado.
And we got a foul.
Tim Anderson. Always good for one of those comments tonight.
Was that a foul, Andrea? No foul. Okay.
I'm always was tipped out of bounds.
Sorry about that. Vic.
No, I actually saw that. Now we have a foul.
And that's going to be Hoffer, I think.
No, Van Epps.
Oh, Van Epps. My apologies.
No, that's not going to be. It's going to go the other way.
Okay, it wasn't a foul.
Travel.
Maybe they called jump. I don't know.
You're probably right.
I was too busy rolling my eyes at the ESPN.
Sorry about that.
I thought it was great.
Yeah.
I mean, you
she got Van Epps off the backboard.
Nice little shot off the backboard.
Oh.
As Vic will bring it up the near side and loses it.
Sealy turns it over.
Carlson will come back with it. And Hoffer
will. You would have liked to have seen Denver Christian put this kind of pressure on maybe
a little earlier.
A little bit earlier.
Yeah.
As they are down 20 points with 2:45 to go in the fourth. I think they're just trying to save a little bit here and get a few clock stops and maybe get enough buckets to make this one a little more competitive.
Nice job to get it out of the way there.
Silly Vic takes out Katura Tatum on her way to 2 points. Katura Tatum a little bit slow to get up, and she just couldn't seem to get out of Vic's way on that.
And it looks like they're going to count the basket, and she'll get to shoot one. Caton and Nadelborg, I believe. Yeah, Nadelborg will come in, and out will come Carlson.
And Brooklyn Caton is one of those players that, only a 10th grader, right?
Yes.
She, I mean, you see the size of her. There's a good possibility she could grow a little bit more. I think developmentally, she might be the future of the bigs on this team. She's really come along herself in the last part of this season. Silly Vic going to handle, taking up the floor.
Lineber trying to get through some traffic there. And they're going to call, I think that she stepped on the line.
Oh, careful.
Yep. So Reyes, Meyer, and Lineber will check in. Maggie Lineber. Out will come Kelly Lineber. Carolyn Florick and Seeley Vick.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but that's going to be all the starters now on the bench for the Badgers.
Reyes did start tonight.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, she done a great job coming along this season. Crashed the boards early tonight when Tatum was having some troubles. Nadelborg for 2, in and out. Caton with the rebound. Anderson will lead the charge. Across half court, and the quickness there, Jenkins. She'll have a wide open layup and got it.
Nice.
Nice move.
Showing her quickness there. Tell you what, Riley Anderson's got to learn to discover that left hand. She's looking a little bit like Bill Havlicek out there, trying to go to her left with her right hand. That's going to show up against some other teams if they notice that.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Definitely, you could tell. I mean, she was not wanting to go to the left, and when she tried to go,
she did not want to do it with the left hand, folks.
Jenkins picks up her first foul.
Maggie Lineber will get the lean.
It's a great steal by Jenkins. She's been a bit of a spark plug here in the fourth quarter. It's too little too late, I think, for Denver Christian, but she's kind of caused a bunch of disruption here at the end of the game.
She hasn't played a whole lot. Looks like she's points per game has been about 2.3. So don't have minutes per game. But
nice rebound by Reyes.
Wow.
She's running down the court with a big smile on her face, in disagreement with the referee, but
hey, at least she's smiling, right?
There you go.
It's not going to get you in trouble, I suppose.
That's what I like to see.
So ticking down here to near a minute 18, minute
Jenkins.
17. Oh, short on that one.
That one was online, folks, but just a little shorter. Too bad.
A little too much pressure there as Jenkins went to steal the ball and tried to go through Riley Anderson.
She is quick, and she's got quick hands.
She's hustling.
Yeah, she is hustling. She is definitely giving it all the effort and taking advantage of her opportunity. I'm not sure how many minutes she's getting the game. Let's have a look here.
I don't think they've put minutes on that one.
Jenkins. Well, she's played in 14 games this year.
Yeah.
She put up 2.3 points a game.
And surprisingly, Hoffer will come out, as I think they're conceding the game. Anderson's second one up and good. Or first, second one's good. 45-22, 23-point lead. Anderson and her little hop on that free throw. Jenkins
got away with a little bit of a shuffle of her feet there, but I think the referee's going to try and let this one roll out. I'm not sure the clock ticked off any time on that possession.
I don't think it did either.
Still at 1 minute and 1 second to go. Get the clock rolling now.
Oh, Hanson, nice job by Meyer, as she took the ball out of Hanson's hand, and unfortunately it goes off of Meyer, and it'll be Crusader ball.
No, I hate to say it for Denver Christian fans, but this is going to be a confidence builder for Limon going into their next game. And you said that it's already set. They're going to play.
It looks like they're going to play Front Range Christian, who has a bye in the first round. Lingle in the game. Lineber.
Atwater also checked in.
Jara Atwater. Brooklyn Caton will play the middle. Sarah Meyer on the corner there, wide open. And she'll...
Looks to bank it. Brooklyn Caton comes up with a big rebound and then goes right back over the front of the rim for 2.
47-22, 25-point lead now, and that's going to be a reach-over foul.
She showed great form on that rebound and put back. You see a lot of kids, especially boys more than girls, but they bring the ball down by their knees, and she caught that ball high, kept the ball high, and just elevated it again and put the ball in for 2.
27 seconds left, and that shot up no good.
Jenkins, is she going to steal the ball back?
She did, and nearly gets the pass to Hanson.
A little bit helter-skelter here down the stretch.
Yeah, it is.
But I think that's going to be a wrap. There's the, that wasn't for you, that's for you. And
Oh, in and out.
In and out.
That was Nadelborg.
Story of the night and probably story of the season for Denver Christian. Just got some work to do in the off season. Got a good-looking bunch of young girls out there. I think they're going to be tougher next year, that's for sure. Give them an off season. Some of these girls, no doubt, will play over the summer. They'll improve their games. They'll come back ready to play and ready to perform for their team. As coaches will get better over the summer too.
And they're moving to new facilities too,
That's
which
right.
will be interesting as Maggie Linever makes it 48-22.
Very deliberate with that free throw.
49-22, sorry about that.
Looking pretty good. Let's see if she can make 2 for 2 this time. And she
Bingo.
does. Oh, no, rolled it off the right side of the rim. Did look good off the hand, Tim, but no dice.
Yeah, Caton tried to get the handle on it, couldn't do it. And quickly that's Lenderink, puts it up, miss, and Meyer with the rebound off the glass. And that'll be the end of the game as the final score right here. The Badgers take it away, 49-22. Nice 17-point win, or 27-point win for the Badgers as they'll advance to district action at Mullen High School. Andrew, do you have some stats?
I do. I have Tatum with 7, Vic with 12, Floric with 4, Caton with 2. Lineber 24, I believe that would be, which one is
Kelly,
that?
that's Kelly.
She actually had 5 because I gave her a free throw that I shouldn't have. Riley Anderson 2, Maggie Lineber 2, Hollenbaugh with 15. So again, your high point is Hollenbaugh as she just continues to power through these games. Let's take a look at rebounds here, if it'll move.
20 rebounds.
Yeah, 20 total rebounds. Tatum in there with 6 of those. Yep.
Offensive rebounds for Katura Tatum, 5.
Yeah, and look at all these steals.
15 steals for Limon.
Carolyn Floric with 4 of those steals. So awesome. Let me see what Denver Christian has here. Lindrick has 3 points. Van Epps has 2. Hoffer, leading scorer, has pretty much been all season with 9. Jenkins with 2. Hanson with 4. And Merritt with 2. Let's look at their...
Finished with 19 rebounds.
19 rebounds.
So they lose in the rebound battle. And what about
I know
turnovers?
Hanson and Van Epps were their strong rebounders. Steals, they had 8.
Turnovers?
Turnovers, 25.
25 turnovers. And it's very telltale set of statistics there.
Yeah, definitely.
I forgot to look at Lyman's turnovers. Let's take a look at those. 17.
Okay, 25 to 17.
Yeah, still too many turnovers. I think Coach O'Dwyer will not like that, and Coach Van Maren would definitely not want to take 25 turnovers a game, but sometimes it happens.
Well, and the shooting percentage for Denver Christian was just woeful this evening. You're not going to win too many games shooting as poorly as they did. And I know we don't have the percentage on that, but
yeah, we do have the percentage.
We do have the percentage.
Yeah, we should have the percentage on that.
Overall shooting percentage for both teams.
Yeah, we should have it.
Looks like 19% from the field for Denver Christian, which is woeful.
That's unbelievable.
And that's from the field overall, but 14% from 2 points.
But 42% on the 3 points.
So they were pretty good as a team from 3, but they could not buy a bucket close up.
And here's Lyman's 43.
Yeah, now that's a good shooting percentage as Lyman shoots 43% from the field.
And 44 may be a little high because I had one extra one in there.
Yeah, 37 as a team from the three-point line. Free throw percentage, 60% as a team. Not bad, not great, not bad, but you mix that in there with the turnovers. If you're shooting a high percentage, getting a lot of possessions up and down, sometimes that can be, kind of negate, 2 or 3 turnovers, but you're absolutely right, Tim. Turning the ball over is going to be a hot topic for Coach O'Dwyer moving up to this next round of the playoffs.
All right, player of the game. I know you didn't get to see the whole game.
I am going to have to respectfully bow out of this. I don't think it would be fair only watching a half, so I'm going to leave that to you and Andrew.
Oh my gosh, I don't know.
Well, and Anna put her 2 cents in, and I tend to agree with her. Sealy Vick kind of got them started.
She was a spark off the bench. She really was.
I would go with Sealy Vick, and we'll call her our player of the game.
I think that sounds great.
She didn't start tonight?
It was kind of a
She didn't start tonight.
Whole team effort. I mean, Tatum had a rough first quarter, but those offensive rebounds and putbacks were good. Hollenbach again, high score. You know, you've got Floric with all those steals. I mean, it was really a team effort.
Yeah.
Sealy Vick didn't start, came in, scored, boom, 5 points immediately.
Yeah, she did.
So let's congratulate Sealy, and she'll have bragging rights at least till Thursday.
All right. We're going to go ahead and cut the stream off for the girls. We'll go to the boys now. Pick us up on CHSAA.tv, ColoradoPreps.tv, and look for the Limon boys and the Skyview Academy link.
Oh, yeah, come back for the boys. It's going to be a hot one here in Limon.
Still snowing out